All right, here is another isometric that we're going to tackle. What we're showing here is a drawing. This here is a piece of pipe up the side. It could represent a riser in plumbing terms, a pipe that feeds vertical branches in a building, for instance. Here is the horizontal line coming across, and we have a variety of T fittings with the lines coming off of them. Now, this is deceiving. I don't really like these lines here. I prefer there was nothing there, just a T. But here we have a T coming towards us, a T going away, towards us, away, towards us, away, on and on, right? So any of the circles that have a slash through them are T's going away from the viewer. So we're going to take our view in this direction, looking at this. Now, I got another piece of paper down here covering up the answers, so I don't want to mark on this too much, but our view is going to be something like that. Okay, and we're going to draw this riser, we're going to draw a line out, and we're going to do all the T's and some branches on them. So let's get started. So the first thing you're going to do is get a piece of paper, again, printer paper, put it down on a good solid surface, and you're going to just tape the corners, covering up the corners, just so the paper doesn't move around on you too much. And I've got the paper in this type of a format. Okay, it's not straight up vertical. I've got the sheet horizontal. And well, here, by the time we're done, this is what it will look like. We're going to use 1/8 inch on the hubs, just because it won't fit otherwise. So let's start with a vertical line. Actually, we'll start with the construction line, and we'll go to the vertical one. Okay, so you just make a simple construction line. Then we're going to go up the side here, straight up, like that. And we're going to bring it down just a little bit below. Like that. Okay, now that represents this line right here. Now we have to do this horizontal run. And horizontal is done on what angle? It's done on a 30 degrees. So we're going to pick a point. I'm not going to use measurements here. We're just going to pick a point. And we will come out at 30 degrees. All right. Now, if we were to measure this, say we did it at 1/4 inch, we'd see that this is 2 feet. So we could mark it here 2 feet. And we would see on the upper end, it's 4 feet. So 4 feet from the branch and 2 feet down from the branch. So I could just darken that part in, and then I could erase everything below and above it. So that represents that. The horizontal run is going to go up on a 30 degrees angle. All you're going to do is draw your T's on the line as they go. So let's say we put our first T here. Let's put the T's. Actually, I'll just go, you know what? I'll measure this for you. So the first T is going to be 1 foot 9 inches. So we could measure 1 foot 9 inches, put a mark. The next one is going to be 1 foot 9 inches, put a mark. And continue on for all the T's. Now I'm just going to go that far for you. Now we don't know the actual length of the pipes, so we could just say they're all 2 feet, just for our purposes. Now the first T is going away, coming towards the viewer. The second one is going away, and then it just repeats the pattern. So the first one is coming towards us, so we have it marked. what we can do is a construction line, get down here on the main construction line, and we'll just make a light mark. Now we don't have to move the triangle, get all mixed up here. We can keep it right where it was. We know that the first one's coming towards us, so we did the construction line. Put your pencil on the next one, slide the triangle. Do a construction line. Pencil on the next one, slide the construction line. Or slide the triangle onto the construction line. There you go. Now we said these are all going to be 2 feet. So we're going to measure 2 feet. Right there. Turn this over. Right there. And right there. So we can erase the rest. Now we're going to do the hubs. The hubs we said are going to be 1/8 of an inch. Right, we know that the 1/4 inch is on this end of the ruler. So 1/8 is on the other end. So that little distance right there, these divisions are, let's get this into focus here, are 1/8 of an inch. Okay, there you go. So all you do is measure these out. Eighth of an inch, 1/8 of an inch, 1/8 of an inch, and then you make your hubs also 1/8 of an inch. And you notice they have to be parallel with the main trunk. See that? So now we also have to measure 1/8 of an inch out on each side of the T. And they're going to be parallel with this. There you go. So there's one T completed. And if I go over that with my Sharpie here, you can see the whole T take shape. Do the whole line too, just to darken it, just so you can see it. Remember, you wouldn't do this for an actual drawing. I'm just going to do these freehand so you get an idea, but these you'd have to measure and mark yourself. So there you go. Once you do that, take your eraser over everything, just so you can see here. Any construction lines you get rid of. All this down here, whoops, and all these up here, they all go. And that's what it would look, and you would just carry on till you have this. All right, thanks a lot.